Hey everybody, welcome back to Talk With Nia. So let's get right into it and let's start off with Glorilla. So Glorilla will be going on tour following her EP release. So will you guys be going to see Glorilla on tour? Okay, she is going to be visiting a couple of cities and states. So I know people are excited for Glorilla. She's winning right now, nominated for a Grammy, so she is doing a lot, and now she's going on tour, so they got that girl going to work. Okay, now let's move on to Tia Mowry. Now, a while back we reported that Tia Mowry and her husband Corey split. They went through a divorce. They've been together well over 10 years. They have 2 kids together, and now Tia Mowry is explaining that she has evolved and grown after her divorce from Corey. She explains that a divorce is like a curriculum, and once the curriculum is done, you graduate and evolve. Let me play you what she said.
I knew when I really started to focus on my happiness. I feel like women, we tend to focus on everybody else's happiness, making sure that everybody else is okay. But at the end of the day, it's about self-love. And when you start to really work on yourself, love yourself, know your value, know your worth, and then all of a sudden there's this... My marriage was a success.
Yeah.
I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating. And I was able to create with Corey some beautiful, amazing children. And at the end of that curriculum, and at the end, there's a graduation, there's a celebration. So that's basically, how I'm looking at it now. And I feel like people look at, when they look at marriage, that success equals longevity. But no, at the end of the day, it's, are they happy?
Now, a lot of people feel that this is an interesting way to take marriage, and people feel that she is just trying to basically correlate this to something that gives her hope and help keeps her spirit up since her marriage fell through. I mean, I know there's reports out there that Tamara Mowry, her sister, her twin sister, is saying that her sister is the happiest she could be since the divorce and everything. But I do feel like when people go through tough situations, they shift their mindset to help them move forward and power forward. But it doesn't necessarily mean that their viewpoint and their advice is kind of like blanketed towards everybody to take in and follow suit. So this is what's working for her. And I hope that, she is truly happy, and whatever that means. If she finds someone else, if maybe they do get back together under new circumstances or new understanding, whatever works for them. Now, Saucy Santana discusses with Lizzo online that, the fans were upset, that Saucy wasn't nominated for a Grammy, and says that everything takes time. Let me play you what Saucy Santana said.
Best new artist and all that. Yeah. Currently working on a Grammy.
Yes, currently working on a Grammy. My fans be getting so mad, but I just be like, I just appreciate them. I'm just like, everything takes time. So yes. I don't be like, oh my God. I just be like, it's coming. I'm just grateful to even be a part of a conversation. And I only been rapping since 2019.
What?
Yeah, I started music in 2019. My first song, Walk 'Em Like a Dog.
Your first song was Walk?
No, my first song was Walk 'Em Like a Dog. I had a song called Walk 'Em Like a Dog first. It came out July 4th, 2019.
Best new artist.
All right, so let's move on to Ice Spice. So Ice Spice is coming out with an EP, and it will have 6 songs on it, including Bikini Bottom. Now, she didn't say, I didn't watch this whole interview clip, but I do want to know is Munch going to be on this? Because she says specifically Bikini Bottom is going to be on there. What about Munch? Okay, let me play you what she said.
For this new music I'm about to put out an EP. It's about to be like 6 songs. Cool. Bikini Bottom's on there, and then there's some that people haven't heard. It's going to be about visuals coming with it too.
So Ice Spice is coming. She got an EP. Are you guys going to be streaming or buying her music? Let me know. Now, a resurfaced clip of the CEO of the Recording Academy floats around where he explains how people end up winning a Grammy and that it's not based on sales, it's not based on streams or the fans.
First, you have to understand that the only way to win is to have the membership of the Academy vote for you. In order to be a member of the Academy, you have to be a professional working in music in the United States. For now, the United States. Hopefully we grow that. Right now, if you're a working professional in the United States, you can become a member of the Recording Academy. Once you're a member of the Recording Academy, all the music gets submitted, the members listen to it, and they evaluate it on the quality of the art. Not the sales, not the streams, not how many fans, not how many followers, but purely on the opinion. And it's very hard, as you all know, because it's subjective. There's no best song or best record. It's just the opinion of the membership in that particular year. That's how you win a Grammy. That's it. The voters vote. There's no committees. There's no journalists. There's no labels. It's music professionals voting for their peers. Period.
Now, people responded and said that the Grammys means nothing. And if someone doesn't like you, then you're basically screwed. So it seems like favoritism, people are saying. So if you are a part of the board, right, and you have voting power, you can definitely be biased because you'll have your favorite artists, the songs you love to listen to naturally. And then you got people submitting their music. And then, you know, it could easily go left, especially if it's not based off of sales, streaming, if it's not based off of the charts or anything like that. It just seems like a popularity contest. Okay, it definitely does. And it definitely seems like you got to rub elbows with the right people to get votes so you can win a Grammy. So how valuable is a Grammy? Now let's move on to Kelly Rowland. So Kelly Rowland goes on social media and wants answers about why Summer Walker wasn't nominated for a Grammy. She said her album was damn good. Okay, so Kelly Rowland took the time out to point out that Summer Walker got snubbed and said that she needs to be nominated for a Grammy because her album was good. Now, speaking of Kelly Rowland, she did an interview with Rosenberg and he asked her about playing second to Beyonce, basically, and how she handles that. People were really upset because it's been years since the split of Destiny's Child. You know, Kelly Rowland went solo. She's had successful music and she's done so many other things, but somehow in interviews, Beyonce always comes up and they're always comparing the two. Let me tell you how Kelly Rowland responded to this and basically snatched him up. Very classy, I may add.
So I am a beautiful brown shining light. So I don't think anybody's light dims anyone else's. I think that when other people start to compare you, I think that that's when it shows how dim they are of themselves. So I don't take somebody else trying to dim my light anymore for anybody else. I love B. I know that she's a light, but I know that I'm a light too.
Yeah. But it's also created such an interesting role for you where, like, you could have rested on your laurels and just been like, hey, I'm a part of this iconic group. My best friend's the biggest star in the world. We're awesome.
Yes, and her best friend / sister is one of the big stars.
So when this came out, a fan said, "Now y'all comparing them after 20 years." And Kelly responded to this person's comment and said, "Thank you." All right, Kelly Rowland is tired. Okay, Kelly Rowland is tired of being compared to Beyonce. And she's like, my light shines just as bright. Okay, honey? All right. I do big things as well. Now stop comparing me to my sister best friend because I'm tired and I'm done. And I don't blame her. I really do not blame her. Do you guys know how talented Kelly Rowland is? How great her voice is? Okay, I really need to do a separate project on her and talk about her career because Kelly Rowland, I think, should have went way farther than she did. Every time Kelly came out with a song, it was a banger. Okay? So I think she should have went way farther than she did, but I do not deny her talent, okay? Now let's wrap this up with Saweetie. So Saweetie is releasing the Single Life project and it has 6 songs on it. It's going to actually be releasing at midnight tonight, so are y'all going to be listening? I definitely think people are going to tune in. I be seeing the comments about Saweetie. People want her to switch her flow. They kind of want her to do something different. But I think people are going to listen to this because they want to know if Saweetie's going to be addressing the rumors. I think that's kind of like her play here to get people to stream the music by her saying she's going to be addressing a lot of the rumors that's been going around about her. So I think people are going to tune in. Do I think that she's going to have a hit single out of this project? I don't know. I would hope so. I will hope so because I was certainly a fan of Saweetie. But it just seems like she just doesn't have that big hit that she needs. And it's been a while since she had a big hit. So I definitely want to see her win. But will it be from a song on this project? I don't know. We will have to listen to it and see. And that is all I have for today. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.